Hello there, Year 6. Today we are going to continue our special waters, wetlands and aquatic habitats studies, and today's topic is all aquatic vertebrates. I mean all because we will have some special types from different animal groups, fish, amphibians, later on even birds and mammals, but today will be the first part of our studies. Let's revise the basics about fish. Head, trunk and tail, these are the basic parts. Fish can live in saltwater and freshwater. In Hungary we have freshwater aquatic habitats. The importance of swim bladder is crucial as it controls the fish's depth in water. And one more important organ which I would emphasize here is the lateral line, which runs along each side of the fish's body, and this organ can feel nearby movements and changes in water pressure. So it's an important sense organ. They breathe through gills and they lay eggs. So let's see the basic types. This is a quite big carp here, fisherman's favorite. There are different various species of this freshwater fish. You can find it in Europe and it's common in Asia as well. The skin is slimy and this skin is covered with scales, of course. This slime is a special protecting layer. The size can be different. They can grow quite big, like over 60, 70 centimeters in length, but there are even bigger ones as well in waters. And the body weight can go up to 30-35 kilograms as well. They are omnivores. They spawn from May to August, depending upon the climate and weather conditions. The females scatter their eggs in the water among the plants. They have a couple of 100,000 eggs. This next predator is the catfish. Again, the skin is slimy and grayish brown, and as you can see, there are these very special barbels on both sides of its mouth, which again can be a kind of sense organ for the fish. Rounded body is really typical, and it can grow quite big as 2 meters. The Welsh catfish is a major predatory fish in the Carpathian Basin. It's a carnivore and it likes hunting, especially at night, so it's a nocturnal animal, not a diurnal animal. Freshwater bream is the next one. Just one more picture of the catfish. So this is the freshwater bream. The Hungarian name is dévérkeszeg. It quite likes backwaters, shallow lakes, slow flowing rivers, so calm waters. Backwater is one part of a river which is actually a bit isolated, so the water cannot really flow there like in the main river. The Hungarian name is Holtág. I just wanted to show you this image because these breams are quite typical in Hungarian waters. They eat zooplankton, plants, even small snails, worms and insects, so they are omnivores. A nice drawing of the freshwater bream. Then you can see here some amphibians, which are again typical in Hungarian waters. One of these species is the edible frog. You can see the life cycle. The egg, the tadpole with tail first, and then the tadpole with tail and 2 legs. And then all the 4 legs appear there, and finally there's the adult frog. When the young amphibians live in water, they have gills to breathe and a tail with a fin to swim with, and later they lose the gills and fins and develop lungs and legs for their life on land. They have thin, slimy skin, and the camouflage coloring is really important. You can see it well here. If we check the background color and the color of the frog, it's obvious. Long, powerful hind legs, so it can jump quite well. And there's this fused head and trunk. There's no really neck region. They breathe through the skin as well, although they have lungs too, but this is why it's dangerous to spread mud on its body and skin. Many students forget that it's a vertebrate animal, so it has a skeleton inside the body. Frogs feed on small animals like earthworms, spiders, flying insects, so they are predators basically, carnivores. Their oral cavity works as an insect trap. To catch an insect, the long sticky tongue can be quickly flicked out of its mouth and then instantly snapped back in, and this way the insect cannot escape. Then the next creature is one which again lays eggs, the grass snake. Long muscular body is typical, and there are the scales down the body to protect the snake while moving on hard and usually hot surfaces. It needs these hot surfaces. It slows down when the temperature is low. It's a cold-blooded animal. They are carnivores. They eat rodents, birds, frogs, other reptiles, and they swallow their food whole in one piece. They have a rather flexible jaw, which allows them to eat larger portions of food as well, and they can smell with their tongue. They lay special eggs which have really soft and leathery shell. They hibernate in winter in tiny small cracks in the ground. And as they need to shed their skin, they do this several times a year. You can find the old skin in fields or in forests as well. And they are very good swimmers. Okay, if you finished reading the chapters on snakes and the other creatures of aquatic habitats, creatures which are vertebrates, then you can start working in your workbook. On page 123, task 1 can be done easily, and task 2, these are drawing tasks. Then please do task 5 as well. The rest is not that important, so you can leave those out. And then page 124, task 6, there's a true or false task there. Okay, we can check the rest later in our lesson if we have the time, but don't forget to read the book as well from page 124 up to page 126. Keep up good work. Bye bye.